Ladies and gentlemen, Bertice Berry.
Hi, my name is Leon Spinks. Remember me? I'm here to tell you about a new product, Shake Up Toothpaste. Too bad it wasn't around during my early formidable years when I still had teethis. But really, it's a wonderful product. I like it for many reasons. One, check up to move plaque wherever you brush. That reminds me, I have won many plaques. Check up to move plaque and save your teethis. And keep in mind, only you can prevent forest fires.
Thanks, you're a lot of fun. This is good. I love doing this. Believe it or not, I used to teach. I taught sociology and statistics at Kent State University. 6 years ago, I finished my PhD. I'm now Dr. Bertice Berry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 10 years and $100,000 later, I'm doing this.
My mama's proud of me.
But I do what makes me happy because I learned long ago that our lives are far too limited to spend half of it pissed. You know what I'm saying? You do what makes you feel good. This makes me feel good. I get to travel all over, see different things, experience the country. I was in Utah. I was asked to come to Utah to perform for the Gay Lesbian Organization of Utah. Utah, what, all 5 of them? My friends are like, I don't know if you want to perform for gays and lesbians in Utah. It's early in your career. People may think you're one of them. I said, I perform for white boys in Iowa. Don't nobody think I'm one of them. Traveling is good. I was on the plane today, and I fly first class all the time. Not because I have a lot of money, but I fly so often. I had those frequent flyer miles like an upgrade. So I'm in first class. Flight attendant comes over and goes, excuse me, you're in the wrong seat. According to our roster, someone named Dr. Berry should be seated there.
I didn't get upset. I resisted the urge to do this.
I smiled real nice. I said, I am Dr. Berry, but I can understand the mistake. It's because I'm looking so young.
Girlfriend was so embarrassed, she tried to give me every peanut on the plane.
It didn't bother me because I know who I am. I got off that plane, I was still Dr. Berry, and she was still passing out peanuts. I love traveling. I was on the plane today. I was so tired. I fell asleep. I woke up in a puddle of drool. It was so embarrassing because people were staring at me going, ew. So I had to do something I thought real quick. I called the flight attendant over. Excuse me, the plane is leaking. Got off the plane. My ears are popping. I'm doing this number. Some man gave me $1. I took it. Oh, you know what bothers me? People who harass you about things that you can't change, and it's not their business. Like, guys always harass me about having a big rear end, and they say the most creative things, don't they? Hey! You got a big butt! Like, I might not know. I used to go home crying. I'm fat, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, there's something wrong with me. I need to go on a diet. And then I got to thinking about it, and I realized one day there's nothing wrong with me. It's them. They're the ones with a narrow-minded, stereotyped idea of what it is to be beautiful in America. I'm not Barbie, I'm better. Don't make me move my neck. Yes! Yes! Well,
Let's think about it. 1, Barbie's plastic.
2, her chest is too big, her waist is too small. A real person like that would fall right over. country, we spend more money on cosmetics than we spend on education. This is devastating. I decided instead of me spending thousands of dollars to change my appearance so I could look like everybody else, I'd work on changing their attitude so they can think like me for free. Nobody tells us how. I had to start making up stuff. Anytime somebody says something, I say something back. I'm walking down the street, guy goes, baby, baby, too much of a good thing can kill the average man. So I educated him. I said, I know, I killed 5 of y'all last week. Have fun with stuff. Just turn it around and laugh at it. I have fun with the craziest things. Every day I'm in a different hotel, and every day somebody mistakes me for the maid. The other day this guy came up and said, you can come in my room and do your job now. I went in there and told some jokes. I was in a store shopping for sheets, and apparently I had on that I'm going to steal the sheets outfit. Everybody's following me all over the store. Christmas trees are chasing me. I'm looking at this really expensive set of sheets, and this woman comes and snatches them from my hand. What are you doing with those? I said, I'm looking at them. She says, what for? Could you possibly need those? I said, what's wrong? My people don't need sheets. The manager came racing over. Oh, we're so sorry. We didn't mean to offend you. I said, offend me? Offend me? You can't offend me. You work here. I shop here. You let me stop shopping here. Let's see how long you work here. We're all connected. We're connected. Don't you love that new AT&T commercial? I am calling you. Who is this? Is this those student loan people? Oh, just have fun with the craziness. I had fun teaching about racism. People say, how? There's nothing funny about racism. No. But the idea of people thinking they're better than somebody else because of color is absolutely absurd. And the notion of people thinking they're better than me is just downright stupid. And it's backwards. Think about how backwards it is. I'm walking down the street in the middle of the night. Somebody in a car sees me and goes, oh God, look, there's one. Lock your doors. This is backwards. I don't have the history of stealing people's children and then selling them into slavery. Oh, it's getting hot in here now. I had fun with all the crazy. I used to send my students out so they could experience racism. They go, how? Okay. White male, take a black female down to the local jewelry store, go in and act like you're looking for an engagement ring. We're not gonna do that. I go, oh yes you are. I got the grade book. They go, they come back, oh my God. You were right, it was horrible. They treated us like scum. I go, good, you learned about racism. Today, class, we learned about homophobia. Bill, take Bob, go ahead. They learn, they get beat up, but they learn, and that's the important thing. I tried to teach this. I had the most wonderful lesson teaching me this. I was in a grocery store, and you know how kids see something and they say out loud exactly what they see. Kid looks at my hair and goes, look, Mommy, that lady got funny hair. Mother said, yes, it is fancy hair. God, this black lady gonna kill me. So I tried to help out. I said, she didn't say fancy. She said funny. Little girl, would you like to touch my hair? She said, no! I said, that's okay. I grabbed her mother's hand. Your mommy will. Mother touched it, said, oh my God, it's different. It's wonderful, it's soft. Little girl said, can I touch? She loved it, but she needed an example. We keep saying it has to start with the children, but it's got to start with us. We have to be an example to them. She touched it, she said, I want my hair just like yours. I said, that's so nice, but you can't have it. Yours is straight, blonde, and pretty. Mine is brown, nappy, and pretty. Different, and they're pretty. I sang her a song so she'd never forget. It's different and it's pretty, it's different and it's pretty. The mother said, thank you, black lady. Same thing happened to you. You're a kid in the store. Look, Mommy, there's a fat man. Shut up! He is fat. Look, he's eating cookies too. Shut up! Oh, look over there, Mommy. There's a man with one arm. Shut up! I'm just counting like the count said to do. One arm, one. Shut up! You're a kid. You had no idea society had placed those negative values on being different. I was on CNN's Crossfire. I was on Crossfire with a philosopher who says that all blacks and all women are genetically inferior. Oh, no. I played the part of the black woman. Pat Buchanan was on at the time. And he said, Dr. Berry, he says blacks and women are genetically inferior. What do you have to say about this? I said, don't make me move my neck. Now, I thought about it, and I thought, why should I sit here and pick sense out of nonsense? Why should I try to be rational in a room full of irrational people? I'm on national TV. I'm gonna have me some fun. I looked into the camera and said, excuse me. Could you repeat the question again? Oh, wait a minute. My uterus is acting up. My name is Bertice. Love has no color. Let's believe it. You are very, very hot. You're very hot. I'm going to bring the next act out, yes? My God, she's a credit to her race. Thank you. It's a great laugh. Laughter's a very healing thing. It reduces the gas buildup. Let it out. Just. But I bring up the next act. This guy is brilliant with a capital B. Very, very funny man and also a friend of mine. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ken Rogerson. Give it up!
Hi, how are you? Good. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm a little tired with a day I had last Thanksgiving. I'll tell you, I had a great Thanksgiving, and I'll tell you why. I shot my own turkey. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that much fun, but it was pretty fun. That shotgun going off, blam, blam. Everybody at the supermarket just staring at me. Oh, I wouldn't want to kill one, but there's something about blasting up a frozen food section. Fish sticks flying everywhere. You know, and I'll tell you something. When you're in a supermarket and you're carrying a shotgun, you rarely wait in line. How would you like to pay for that? I wouldn't. I love when they ask you that in any store. And how'd you like to pay? Oh, I'd like to fucking barter. I have some squirrel pelts out in the trunk of the car. A couple of beaver traps. I'd like to trade them for that VCR if I could. I'm excited. I'm going to England, and I'll tell you why. Because there is one person, I have one hero in my life. I don't know if you guys remember this, about 8 years ago, a guy in England broke into Buckingham Palace, into the Queen's bedroom. I want to meet him. I think I could party with this guy. What was he doing in there? Queen. Queen! Wake up, it's Eddie! I mean, how did he get in there? That is like Security Central. Her servants were just pissed off at her when yes, go on up, Eddie, she's waiting. Queen. You don't sleep in the crown, huh? I'll tell you where I have been. I went to Buenos Aires, Argentina. And I have so much more patience with people who don't speak the English language, because when you go to another country, I don't speak Spanish, and if you don't speak the language, you feel like an ignorant piece of shit. I'm just trying to get a Coke, and the guy's going blah, 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 blah. And like all foreigners, if you don't know how much shit costs, you just take all the money in your pocket out and go, I trust you, random foreign stranger. It's weird. I have been to some small... There's a lot of countries, like most countries like our country, they have a picture of their now leader or past leader on the money. However, some of these countries they're small, and they have like a political coup about once every 2 weeks. So rather than keep printing up new money, on the back of the guy's head, they have like a wheel with different noses and eyes and mustaches. Dial a leader. And it was this is 2 years ago, my first trip out of the country, and I had never been through customs. And if you've never been through customs, let me warn you, they do not have a big sense of humor. I swear, I landed in Buenos Aires, and, I'm thinking, I'm a comic. Figure I'll brighten this guy's day up a little bit. Oops. He says to me, do you have anything to declare? I said, yeah, I got a couple automatic weapons in the golf bag. We laughed for hours in that little room. I read books on stuff now. I think books are important. I'm reading a book on mountain climbing. I believe in reading books on shit because it's a lot easier than doing it. You climb a mountain, you got to go up the mountain, come down the mountain. You could fall off the mountain and die. You're reading a book about it, you might fall out of bed reaching for a drink. Maybe get a paper cut. Ow! Boy, that is dangerous. No more reading about that. But in this book on mountain climbing, there is a section on first aid. And in the section on first aid, there's a part on snake bites. Now, according to this book, if you get bit by a rattlesnake, you're supposed to do 2 things immediately. Number 1, remain calm. Oh, yeah. I'm kicking back after that happens. Say, I've been bit by a poisonous viper. Ouch. The second thing you're supposed to do is suck out the venom. What if you get bit in the ass? Could anyone here reach their own ass? Even in an emergency? I think not. And there is not a person in this room who has a friend that's a good enough friend that'll suck ass for him. Hey, Tony, I got bit in the ass by a rattlesnake. Uh-huh. Suck out the venom. Yeah, right. What kind of flowers do you want? Because you know what would happen. Okay, say you're on top of a desolate mountain, you and your best pal, he gets bit in the butt by a snake. He's your best friend, you don't want him to die, you're gonna ask, shit. You stupid motherfucker, man. I told you not to sit there. Mr. I'm a woodsman. This looks like a good spot. All right, I'll do it. You know that the minute your lips brings up an ugly visual, doesn't it? The minute your lips, oh, hit pumpkin, you know a damn forest ranger's gonna come waltzing. He got bit by a snake. I'm not here to judge, fellas. Enjoy the mountain, so to speak. I read this other book on the ancient pyramids, and it was pretty interesting. You probably already know this little fact. In ancient Egypt, when a pharaoh died, they buried his wife alive right next to him. Yeah, how about that? Not too much pressure on this poor woman, was there? There's a pharaoh here? He's sleeping. He's real tired, the pharaoh. I want you guys to be careful driving home tonight if you have been drinking a little too much. I don't preach about drinking and driving. I think we all know what we should and shouldn't do. I'll tell you what. I speak from experience. I got into a car accident about 4 summers ago. I hit a damn lake. I thought the road seemed slick. I'm thinking, woo, they've had some rain here. And I don't care how good you can BS, you're not gonna talk your way out of an accident of this nature. State troopers sloshing up to my car. I'm playing it cool, I got the window down, the radio on. Some weather, huh? Last time I buy one of these pieces of shit. Couple of fathoms, they crap right out on you. No damn good for deep water driving, I'll tell you that. And the cop, God love him, the cop actually says to me, "Have you been drinking?" I said, "How many sober people do you know have swam into lakes, pal?" "No, I ran out of gas. I think with a full tank, I could have made it across." Officer rhetorical. So he gave me a balloon test and I twisted it into a poodle. They love magic, those state police. You gotta keep busy when you're driving. The highways are boring. That's why I have road hobbies. Not that one. No, whenever I'm driving a long distance, I like to collect those cones. I think they're free. Collect them, set them up somewhere else. Sometimes in the shape of a giant V. Merge, merge, merge! A circle is fun, yeah. People driving around, I think we've been by here. Yeah, there's the laughing man again. Thank you guys for knowing what the word rhetorical meant, by the way. I mean that sincerely. I did that bit in like Missouri, Mississippi, like 2 months ago. This crowd, they just sat there like, I don't get it. Do you get that? I think he's queer. Some damn book-reading faggot, all I know. Don't get me wrong. I like the South. I have good friends down there. I spend a lot of time down there. But there is that element. That deep, deep South. Those bigoted, homophobic, redneck sons of bitches. All worried about what gays are doing. And you know, these are the first people to have sex with a dog at the drop of a hat. Yeah, them gay boys got a problem. Something wrong with them. Quack. No, I got fired from the pet store. You know that joke didn't do that well down there? Let me ask you guys this. What do you guys do when someone's tailgating you? Slam on the brake. That's the answer around America. Slam the brakes on! I taught that son of a bitch a lesson. Oh, sure, I had my spine fused, but I made my point. Slamming on the brakes is too dangerous. Do like I do. I carry a stuffed dog in the car. People get too close, I just roll down the window and toss them out. Oh, they hang back after that. He's throwing pets out the window. And I jump out of my car and go, "You killed my dog." And then they give me money. I buy more dogs. Yeah. And when they sell you a car on television, I think they give you useless selling points. They come on your TV and they go, "The Toyota Supra goes from 0 to 65 in 7.9 seconds. So, that's useless to us. What we need is a car that goes from 84 to 55 in 1 second. Watch the looks on the faces of the state police then. You guys been a real nice crowd. That's my bit for this evening. Let me bring back out my new best friend for the whole wide world, Miss Bertice Berry, right here.